सो हे गाइस, स्वागत है सबका स्ट्रीम पे। तो आज हम लोग खेले DLSS ऑन करके बिल्कुल फुल वेरी हाई पे गेम थे।
There, Commander.
भाई टेक्सचर ही लोड नहीं हो रहे गेम पे, समझ ही नहीं आ रहा मेरे को। Hi, I'm Empire. What's up, bro? I have drowned. क्या ब्रो, गेम के ग्राफिक्स ही नहीं वो हो रहे हैं। How much time does it take to compile the shaders of this game, man? Unreal. ओ सुबह, कौन सा गेम है ये ब्रो? आउटर वर्ल्ड्स 2। Outer Worlds 2. So this is a game where we explore different planets and doing the stories in that planet. ये गेम है। ओल्ड नहीं है, इसी साल रिलीज हुआ। In the sky. ये तो स्क्रीन है ब्रो। अभी जब मैं एरिया पे आऊंगा तब तो अच्छा लगेगा। पता नहीं यार, अरे नहीं, क्या है? व्हाट द फक? नहीं, एक्चुअली इसमें टेक्सचर लोड नहीं हुए, देख रहे हो नीचे बिल्कुल ब्लरी से टेक्सचर लग रहे। पता नहीं क्या नाटक है। TSR ऑन करना पड़ेगा लग रहा है। TSR नेटिव। अप्लाई। पता नहीं, मैं अंदर जा रहा था, वहाँ पे लाइटिंग वीटिंग स्टार्टिंग में तो बहुत सही लग रहा था दिखने में, अभी कुछ नहीं। रिटर्न टू ईथेल। हाँ भाई, स्टोरी लाइन है। यार दोनों मिशन करने के लिए उधर ही जाना पड़ेगा मेरे को। चलो फिर। एक्चुअली हमको अभी एक ब्रिज पास करना है, और उस ब्रिज पास करने के लिए हमको एक मिशन मिला है कि हमको 2 लोग की कुर्बानी देनी है। सो वी आर ऑन अवर वे टू गिव द कुर्बानी ऑफ दोज पीपल नाउ। टॉक टू सर्टन वेटर। या तो मैं उसे मार दूंगा और मार के कुछ सबूत ले लूँगा कि हाँ मैंने उसे मार दिया, तो हमको वो एंट्री दे देगी लड़की। कुछ तो दिक्कत है। देखो टेक्सचर लोड नहीं हुआ है यहाँ पे, कुछ है दिक्कत। ये अब हुए, ये इश्यू हो रहा है कुछ ना कुछ। देखो अभी देखा था ब्लर लग रहा था, अभी यहाँ पे भी बहुत सी चीज़ों की शायद जो लोड नहीं हो रही, कुछ ना कुछ इश्यू हो रहा है गेम में। ओ माय गॉड भाई, कितना लैग कर रहा है। वीडियो वाला लाइव क्यों नहीं करते हो? करेंगे। यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट वेब कैम ना? हाय हाय भाई, रे ट्रेसिंग ऑफ बंद कर दो। नहीं चाहिए। इंडियन लग रहा बे शक्ल से। शार्ल्टन, शार्ल्टन को ढूंढना और ईडा को ढूंढना है।
Hello. Pardon if I'm a bit distracted. I'm just so happy to be here.
नहीं अरे ये वाला तुम्हारा शॉर्ट्स फॉर्मेट में, अच्छा वो, अरे ऐसे ही है मन में।
If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell. I normally might, but my cousin, the warden there, freely enjoys stringing up Auntie's Choice sympathizers, and Marilyn would grant no reprieve to family. That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang. Why, that sounds like something only a true get-up-and-go-getter would have the same.
जस्ट कॉज सीरीज से कोई भी गेम खेले हो ब्रा? हाँ भाई, 2 खेला है, 3 खेला है। 2 अच्छा था, 3 भी अच्छा था, 4 तक आते आते फिर थोड़ा वो गेम नहीं खेला।
Oh, did you have another mission in mind? One especially designed for my unique Of course.
भाई देखो अभी ग्राफिक थोड़े अच्छे हो गए।
What's on your mind?
भाई मैंने तो 4 भी नहीं खेला यार, और पता नहीं वो गेम बाद में नहीं खेल पाया मैं, क्योंकि मैंने सुना था बहुत उसमें इश्यूज थे। मैं उस समय की बात बता रहा हूँ जब वीडियो गेमिंग एरा, तब की बात बता रहा हूँ, तब खेला था मैंने गेम। जब आया था मतलब तब तो मेरे को पता चला कि उस गेम में बहुत इश्यूज है चलने वाले में, सो आई डिडंट प्लेड इट। बड़ा इश्यू हो रहा है यार इस गेम में क्यों?
Oh, hello. Pardon if I'm a bit distracted. I'm just so happy to. Did you know the speakers in the Get Up and Go Getter advertisements weren't real people? In all honesty? Of course. Oh, hello. Pardon if I'm a bit. 1,000 thank yous for convincing this reticent soul to read. Minister Milver Street seems Of course. Oh, hello. If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. My uncle's child. That side of the family is obstinate, and that seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang. Why, you're right. I am no member of the herd. Well, glad this.
टोटल ओवरडोज खेले हो? हाँ क्यों नहीं भाई। डे 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 ठीक है। उसमें वो गिटार वाली गन चलाने बहुत मजा आता था। हाँ बहुत पहले खेला था ब्रो, इट वाज लाइक 2008। तुम यहाँ पे आके बिल्कुल मतलब जो लेजेंड वाले गेम है उनकी बातें कर रहा हूँ। अबे नहीं यार, अभी लोड होने में 10 घंटा लगा है। वैसे इस गेम का ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है? यू नो व्हाट इज आरपीजी गेम? हम लोग असल में स्पेस में होते हैं और हम लोग एक मिशन करने जाते हैं, तो उसमें एक लड़की होती है जो जिसका हमको एक मिशन करनी होती है। तो वो जो बंदी है वो मिशन के एंडिंग में पता चलता है कि वो हमको मतलब एक तरीके से धोखा दे रही होती है, और फिर वो हमारे पूरे क्रू को मरवा देती है, जिसमें से हम बच जाते हैं और हमारा एक साथी बच जाता है। तो हम लोग जो है क्या कहते हैं, वो नहीं होता है जब कुछ जहाज़ फूटने वाला होता है तो हम लोग बाहर स्पेस में निकल सकते हैं अपने आप को बचाने के लिए। तो हम लोग वो पॉड के अंदर घुस के स्पेस में चले जाते हैं और फिर 10 साल तक हम लोग स्पेस में घूमते रहते हैं। तो अभी हमारे क्रू वाले मेंबर ने हमको ढूंढा है। अब हम लोग उस लड़की को ढूंढ रहे कि उसने ऐसा क्यों किया, क्या क्या उसे बदला लेने के लिए। अभी तक ये मिशन चल रहा है, देखते हैं अभी क्या होता है। इससे पहले ये सेकंड पार्ट है, फर्स्ट पार्ट में और अलग स्टोरी थी, बड़ी लंबी है। यू कैन फाइंड द स्टोरी इन माय स्ट्रीम। लगता तो नहीं है बट क्या पता, हु नोस। मैंने खेला नहीं है वैसे, बस अभी तक उसकी वीडियोस ही देखी है। आइडास रिमेन, भाई इसके रिमेन कहाँ मिलेंगे?
You're really something.
Not gonna lie, my thoughts are plagued by the notion of perishing atop that picker. Though I can't reconcile if I'd have starved, parched, or followed poor Ida Rutledge. Honestly, I shudder with. Thanks again for getting us off that literal ledge. Though with our thanks again for getting us off that literal ledge. Though with our gratitude meaningfully expressed through the requisite bits, I'm not sure we have anything more to discuss.
बताओ, पहले अगर मैं ले लेता तो मेरा काम हो जाता। डेस्टिनी राइजिंग खेले हो? डेस्टिनी 2 खेला है। अगर वो क्या DLC है डेस्टिनी, मेरे को नहीं पता। मतलब मुझे उतना बस उसकी मेन स्टोरी खेली और ज़्यादा नहीं खेला क्योंकि उसमें बहुत टाइम देना पड़ता है। अरे ब्रो, मोस्ट ऑफ द गेम्स खेले हैं मैंने। आई हैव बीन गेमिंग सिंस 2007 और 8। आई एम 27 ईयर ओल्ड गेमर। तुम कहाँ से हो भाई? Where you from?
You've brought me my poor...
I don't believe there is any circumstance, cousin, in which you would celebrate our meeting. Whatever you intend to do, I can only hope you do it quickly. I do believe I spoke plainly about our...
So we're tearing families apart now? Every time I think I'm going to start redeeming myself, we stop.
Charlton, you've put us in this position. And I do not send you to your death with a grin. The great paradigm is worth... If only you had not strayed so far from home. Cadra, you know...
ओ भाई साहब भाई ये कितना खतरनाक है
brought back proof of Ida's
इसका
demise.
कजन था वे
Let me see that. Yes. Yes. This does it. Unfortunately, there are reports of the Harvester having been repaired in the wake of her sabotage. Though her triumph may not... Should Montelli deign to interrogate me for my associations, I'll be certain to inform him of her patriotism. This displeases me. Sabotage is only as good as the further
Ghost of
suffering
Ghetto
inflicted
नहीं
once its
भाई
victims know the
PS5
truth.
का है मेरे पे
Though I suppose a minor inconvenience is also acceptable.
पूरा
Since
पैसा
you've
कंप्यूटर में
already
लगा है
delivered me, Charlton, our arrangement is concluded. You may cross the bridge. Safe passage assured. Cadra, lower the bridge. Remember, there will be no negotiations, no staying of hands north of the bridge. If you step out of line, may the matriarch have mercy on you. Montelli surely won't.
Commander, I think you and I need to have a chat. You didn't so much as flinch, handing someone off to the warden to be executed like that. Was passage across the canyon truly worth the price? But you didn't explore any other avenue, did you?
The Protectorate care nothing for the lives of others. You know this, and still you went and made a deal with them. This is exactly the kind of shit I'm fighting against. Lives being given about as much thought as a dime changing hands. I spit on the notion. This war zone is not your playground.
WWM मतलब फुल फॉर्म बोलो भाई टफ लक
Right. Ain't a stranger to tactics, Commander. But make no mistake, you give these folk an inch, and they'll crush the life out of you too. First chance they get. All right, I'll try to believe you. Should we get going?
My dear cousin will serve a fine warning to anyone who dares to betray the Protectorate.
Where winds meet नहीं 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 वो तो फ्री गेम है ना अभी 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 मैं सिर्फ स्टोरी मोड खेल रहा हूँ क्या भाई क्या गोली चलाएगा रैपट मारूंगा अभी काम करके दे ओके फाइनली वी आर इनसाइड द प्लेस जिसमें हम लोग जाने के लिए बहुत मेहनत यार इसमें और कोई ऑप्शन नहीं था क्या जाने का ये वाला एरिया जो था यहाँ से हम जा नहीं सकते थे यहाँ पे कुछ था यहाँ से भी नहीं जा सकते थे जहाँ तक भाई मैं VFX इंडस्ट्री में हूँ अनरियल इंजन एंड ऑल जिसमें एक गेम बना है उसी में काम करता हूँ पहले तो मैं मतलब मूवीज में काम करता था बट देन नाउ आई एम वर्किंग इन आर्कविच इंडस्ट्री जहाँ पे पूरा विजुअलाइजेशन होता है बिल्डिंग से नॉन अनरियल इंजन के अंदर। आई डोंट नो तुम्हें पता है कि नहीं, बट ये गेम अनरियल इंजन में ही बना है वही बात। What do you do, bro? Are you a student?
I didn't get a bonus this year. I worked harder than anybody.
Prisoner 34989-393A.
Any about? I'm locked and
Sentenced to death for the crimes of desertion and opposing the lawful authority of the Protectorate.
You there!
No!
State your business.
It's a brawl.
Let me know when you need assistance.
पेड़ पे नहीं चढ़ सकते यार, बैड।
Liquidate him.
Okay. Now we are going to fight one more and who are you?
Thank you for saving me. I'm waiting here for my partner. We both fled the base separately. If you see him, please send him my way. No. Briggs. Thank you for telling me and for saving my life, but I need some time to... But please take this with you before you go.
Okay.
Look alive, Commander.
टॉर्च किससे ऑन करता है बे? पता नहीं क्या हाल है भाई, कैसा जा रहा वीकेंड?
We pulled a good harvest, but if we could hunt for the other, I wouldn't give for a big bowl. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
अबे टॉर्च यार होगा यार, टॉर्च का कुछ ना कुछ तो था जहां तक। बिजी बिजी, हाँ देखते हैं। मूवमेंट हो गया, माउस कीबोर्ड ठीक है, गेम प्ले, रिलोड, अटैक, एम, क्विक हील, इनहेलर, टॉगल, गैजेट एक्टिवेशन, थ्रो, कंपेनियन, वेपन 1 2 3 4, नेक्स्ट वेपन, इक्विपमेंट, टॉगल, फ्लैशलाइट, एल है। तो सही में कोई रास्ता नहीं है, वाह। तो यहाँ पे मैं टाइम पास करने आया हूँ क्या? हिंदी इसका आज तो प्लान हो गए तेरा भाई, वीकेंड नहीं भाई। आई स्टॉप्ड मेकिंग प्लान्स नाउ, आई एम अ गुड बॉय। ओके सो ये है रेप्टेडियन।
to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
I'm the one you need.
इतनी बड़ी छिपकली कल कौन सी बोल भाई कर भाई समझ नहीं आया तेरी बात मेरे को यार। एक मिनट रुकना यार, मैं एक बार बंदा मार लूं यहाँ पे फिर बातचीत करता हूँ यार। समझ सा ना आ रहा यार। शी तो ग्रेनेड है। यह जादू टू डिस्पोज द बॉडी।
Keep howling. We're coming for you.
वी आर मॉन्स्टर हंटर्स नाउ। पर यहाँ पे लाइट किसने लगाई? अच्छा वो परसों हो रही थी यार। ये रहा बकार्डी ब्लैक।
Love to, but I'm not ready.
Looks like a fight. Back in business. Time to earn my commission.
I'll take care of him, Commander.
मैंने गलत उसको मारा क्या?
Hero, right? Let's put our heads together. See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention. Traveled on a ship all the way from Tau Ceti with an entire herd. Saw how the trainers handled them.
तुम करते हो भाई?
How Doc mentioned a matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. All right.
Let me handle this.
यार ये तो गलत बात है पर
You lot couldn't hit the I'm the one you need to worry about.
अबे यार बी हीट ओ So you are a good boy, eh? कभी तो क्या होगा भाई? स्ट्रीम पे बोलने में शर्मा रहे हो, बट कभी तो क्या होगा। भाई कसम रखा यार, मेरे को पता है क्या है। मजाक कर रहा है यार, कसम खाने की जरूरत नहीं है। भाई साहब ये गन जो है ना भाई, okay, that's sad, bro. That is kind of sad, but you gain a bonus to damage resistance and max health, but enemies are more likely to target you over a companion. Ooh.
See these half-eaten remains? She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. A matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of all right. Liquidator!
भाई कंज्यूमेबल्स कहाँ है?
and I'll take care of him, Commander.
भाई मैं इसको जंक में डाल रहा था, देख रहे हो, ऐड टू जंक जा रहा है ये। भाई मैं मरने वाला यार। कैसे यूज करना है? भाई चुरुओं की तरह मारा है, चुरुओं की तरह।
Walking this off. Stand me back up.
फाइनली मार दिया, मार दिया।
That's the limb. Bring it here, would you? Whoa, look at this part. That's twice the muscle mass of a Raptidon hunter. Undamaged nerve endings? Even you're no slouch, you know that? If we had more soldiers with your talent, we would have taken Eden months ago. Whenever you're ready, we should head back to Fairfield. Have a word with Doc Tinsley now that I have both this. In honesty, I don't know which one I should ask Doc to patch me up with. Can't go wrong with either, but one could be the better choice. If you've got an opinion, I'm keen to hear it. The material you harvested from the skeleton crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing. Exactly what I...
ओके, अब समझ आया, देखा। तो अब इसके पास दो एबिलिटी है जिसको हम चूज कर सकते कि हमको क्या चाहिए, क्योंकि एबिलिटी यूज तो हम ही करेंगे। नाम उनका है पर काम हमारा है। अच्छा मैं जेड दबा के जो खा रहा हूँ खाना ही खा रहा हूँ, अभी ध्यान दिया मैंने। I got a jewelry. Yes, yes, yes.
Let me handle it.
भाई मैं पैदल ही चले जाऊंगा अगर तुम मेरे को फास्ट ट्रैवल नहीं करने दो। छूतिया समझाया क्या मेरे को? इन लोगों का कूलडाउन बहुत ज्यादा है पर यो चीज ना समझ आ रही। Let's go to Fairfield now. ये नौटंकी पर हमें जाना पड़ता। कहा था ऐसा होता कि मैं से बोलता कि जाओ। वाह 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 वाह।
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice?
आंटी चॉइस। रिटर्न टू ईथेल। भाई ठंडी लग रही है यार, क्या हो रहा है?
Those new protectorate folk here from Westport, I really respect them.
हुएल चौधरी। Hey Doc.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well. Certainly.
I'm gonna assume Crabble Butter's especially smooth. Because I'm ready. I've decided on the skeleton Crabble graft. It's time if you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Oh, the skeleton Crabble will be go on now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Ractodon drool on the table. No need to be nervous. I promise.
You're an
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work. This is beautiful work.
मतलब कुछ दिखाना है
My best
नहीं?
yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, but it's certain.
Well,
Will do, Doc. And you, Commander, with.
I feel
Strange. I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form. If you ever thought I might slow you down, you can give those fears a kiss goodnight. Good. I got a good I plan on proving my worth to you and to Auntie, no matter what it takes. Oh, you'll get one, Commander. I swear. I appreciate you hearing me out.
Hello again. What can I do for you? The Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, how I did all I could to improve our processes and avoid damaging our patients, and we did indeed. Our soldiers would have had a much improved.
I will be get going and I will use my geyser now. Geyser नहीं blower. क्यों भाई कौन सा एनिमी है? ब्लोअर चला दूं भाई, ठंडी लग रही है यार. To Dubai, my friend. What the fuck is going on? चल क्यों नहीं रहा भाई? क्या हो गया? तेरी वाड़ी गाऊंगा मैं तेरे इश्क दा. यार बड़ा बेकार हरकत है भाई. इसने अपने कजन के साथ ये किया है. वाह. जिसके साथ इसका बचपना गुजरा उसको इसने चढ़ा दिया सूली पे. ऐसी क्या बात रह गई. खा लो अब मूली.
dictates, we cherish all we have and defend it.
तेरे इश्क दा देखो एंट्री तो मैं आराम से ही कर लूंगा अंदर क्योंकि हमने उसकी हेल्प ली थी। असल में बात ये है ना कि हम लोग इनको मार के जा सकते थे क्योंकि इतने लोग तो है नहीं यहाँ।
Ready to waste. On your command.
I see that Milver Street and Carr have experienced Anti-Cleo's signature management style of constant belittlement and fomenting underling rivalry.
Why use any choice when you can have anti-choice? चंदा मामा यहाँ पे सामान भी बेचते हैं इस गेम में। चंदा मामा का देखो शकल भी आ रहा नीचे। चंदा मामा इज द मेन कैरेक्टर इन दिस गेम ब्रो। सुकी David off.
To what do we owe the pleasure? I thank you once again for your judicious actions. Now I may continue serving the protector of the land.
अगर मैं इनसे लड़ाई करूंगा ना तो कोई मतलब नहीं रहा जो मैंने फालतू का टाइम पास किया है यहाँ पे, इसलिए मैं इनसे लड़ाई नहीं कर रहा। पूरी की पूरी जनता उधर बैठी है, कोई इंसान यहाँ पे बैठा होगा बट कोई इश्यू नहीं है। ओके अब हम जैसे इस एरिया से बाहर निकलेंगे एक तरीके से चेक पॉइंट। अब इसके आगे इनका कोई काम भी नहीं है। अगर ये चीज़ मेरे को पहले पता होती तो घंटा मैं इनकी हेल्प करता रहे। चलो हमको इनका जो लीडर है उसको मारना है कह रहे हैं।
This ship would have departed by now.
You know how sentinels are.
They're stringing up their own people. Sick bastards.
Oh, these damned bodies. Why can't we just bury the lot of them? Theoretically, it shall take me 4 hours to hang 8 bodies. But Montelli killed 6 more yesterday, and my shift only goes for 3 more hours. Sovereign's mercy. I fear hanging all these corpses is beyond my capabilities, and I certainly need no distractions. What is it you want? Is that you there? Why do you have an Auntie's Choice abomination in tow?
Careful now. You're speaking to a soldier who could put one between your eyes at 100 paces back. Lucky for you, I'm here in good faith.
Ugh, no matter. I cannot afford to worry over you. I have a grave number of bodies to hang and not enough time to hang them. Now, what is it that you want? Vigilant Hogarth sent you? I wish I could help, but he's been named a traitor. These credentials might as well be stained in Protectorate blood. That being said, I am from Westport. If Hogarth trusts you, let's just say I'm willing to listen. The Brigadier sees enemies everywhere, sappers in every shadow. Approaching him under questionable license is to risk being shot. It's too dangerous for us both. While it pains me to act in what might be contrary to the Brigadier's personal conviction, I do believe the Sovereign would expect me to honor the Vigilance Station. Still, I can't simply have you saunter through the gates. It would cause a terrible stir. Though there must be a way. The gibbets. There is little view of who's within them, so I can use them to haul you into the station without notice. I won't lock them, so you can free yourself once inside. You may leave, or you may be carried within the walls. The choice is yours. I remember her. She and I occasionally met to take pot shots at the local Crabble population. She worked on the command floor. There's a chance she lingers, quietly continuing her work. Or she could be dead. Regardless, it has been quite some time since I saw her. Remember, area's off limits.
Aggressors in range.
Reporting is so neighborly, suspicion rightly so.
वहाँ से ऊपर जाएगा।
Back again. Thought we were done for now. Break as many fingers as pleases you. Still won't change my tune. Wait.
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hot box.
Esculape? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
The others don't look like they suffered easy.
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Farrell outright, ranting about traitors. Then she tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Council wants some. Thanks. Can't take all the credit, though. Quick, though. Before I forget or we're interrupted, I memorized the cipher. It's 02519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster. Kind of you to offer, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave...
That might just be the most ruthless bait and switch I ever heard.
Thanks. Funny what ideas come into your head after losing a molar. I'm no martyr. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system.
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose then?
Not blowing yourself up for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then...
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
The others paid with their blood to protect the cause. How can I be unwilling to do the same? All right. No point in if you can't manage it through nimble fingers, one of the guards nearby should have a key card on them.
की कार्ड कैसे खोजें?
The Sovereign provides, the system abides.
Wow.
Well done. I can manage from here. Tell Zeb I'll rendezvous with him later. Once I've identified one last request. Don't damage the transport. A lone escapee is already insult, but a Sentinel killed. Her transport destroyed. Anyway.
I know what Audra said, but what if she's wrong? I can't help thinking we shouldn't leave without blooding the Protectorate's nose first. I could still go through with our plan from before. Sabotage the transport, make it look like an accident. Wouldn't be hard. I'm torn. On the one hand, Audra might be right. But when else are we gonna have a chance to take out one of the Consul's lackeys and a Protectorate vessel in one go? Thank you, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits. Let's get back to Zeb. He still needs a cipher, and he'll want...
आज तो भाई पहला एरिया पार ही कर दूंगा। देखो जरा कितना गेम टाइम है इसका। होगा तो ही अच्छा खासा बड़ा 60 GB है भाई। खुली अभी आया यार गेम अक्टूबर में। देख रहे हो इस जगह को पूरा अबैंडन बना दिया हम लोगों ने।
Returned, but hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A protectorate transport? What in the blazes was that? What of my team? That wasn't the vessel sent for them, was it? Tell me they were not on board.
A sentinel worked them over bad. Only Audra was still alive when we got there, and she was ready to blow herself up to take out that ship. Luckily, we found another way.
Damn the Protectorate. At least you were able to get through to Audra, and still find a way to avenge our fallen comrades. And what of the cipher?
Ha! Good one, Commander. The cipher is 02519W.
Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts. But I have changed.
बड़ा हरामी बना है?
I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly. I'm pleased Niles has found such a supportive friend and ally. That's a rare thing in this colony. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best. Never fear.
Reckon I like the sound of that.
जिस तरीके की हम लोग स्नीक पीक करते हैं गेम्स में भाई। जौहरी
return. Are you ready to be escort? Allow me to open them for you and your companions. Getting folks inside can be a little tricky, and try not to move much or...
बॉडी बन के जा रहे हैं
Can't believe that actually worked.
This cannot be happening. Not again. Come, quickly. We must all bear witness.
Technicians Agna and Gastrell, you stand accused of manufacturing a fatal flaw in one of our valued dragoons. Have you any last words to express your shame?
That dragoon was already defective. We were only rebuilding the logic assembly so that...
At last, the truth alights. I hope this belated confession unburdens your conscience. We'll do nothing to commute your sentence. On the charges of sabotage and treason, most contemptible, I find you both guilty.
No. No, please. This is all a misunderstanding. We're
Oh, तेरी
More loyal subjects executed. And valued technicians, no less. I cannot see how reducing our... Wait. I recognize you from... Horizon Point? Yes, just outside the skip labs before the incident. You attempted to dispirit me, but a harbinger of disaster. That's what you are. Now you appear again. No doubt to incite further strife at a moment of crisis. Others named Hogarth a traitor, but I never believed it. If anything, Montelli is inflicting more injury to the Protectorate right now than the whole of what Hogarth is accused of. In any case, the writ all but obliges me to aid you. Perhaps now we can put an end to all of this lunacy. If I can just speak with Montelli, maybe I can persuade him to stand down. Go to his terminal. Search for any information on it that may be deployed against him. Also, while you're there, notify High Command that I'm taking control of the station. I'll admit there's some risk in having my actions misinterpreted. I could be named a traitor, as Vigilant Hogarth was. Or sentimental refreshment. No. Surely High Command will understand the need for this transfer of power. Besides, Montelli is not merely my superior. He's also an old friend. I must make some attempt to get through to him. Remind him of what true service to the Protectorate means. Why did you not mention any of this before? Never mind. If this is indeed the Vigilance will, then what other choice can be made? Much as I prefer a peaceable solution, you're right. The Protectorate would be made stronger by his passage. If he cannot serve as a general, he may yet serve as an example. It would still be best to investigate Montelli's terminal for anything that might unsettle or unbalance him before our confrontation. You will need your own access card to get upstairs. Blank keycards can often be found in the contraband room, and there's a terminal for encoding access in the security office. Head through the door to the right and continue down the hall. You should find your way without much trouble. Oh, but mind the guards. They'll still attack you on sight. I will join you as soon as you go to confront Montelli. In the meantime...
The door is barred shut.
I heard nothing, and neither did you. But if the box relay launches, we won't be able to change its trajectory. It could land on one of our towns.
Hostiles.
No, of course not.
Okay.
Yeah.
दूसरी कितनी strong enemy है?
Strange state of affairs. Aborting search! Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
Search completed in a logical and timely manner.
थ्रोएबल्स कैसे यूज करना भाई?
Hey there. No use rambling further.
Move
Commander. Just stay with me.
My claw. My claw's always grabbing. For help, help?
Got a distraction for you. Over here. Free hole in the head. Commander, watch the fighters. Not walking this off.
Puppet tower too fast. That cover spot looks much better.
Back in business.
Appreciate if you cleared out. Don't like the sound of that at all.
Looking low on ammo there, Commander. I can help you whip something up.
Montelic गांड तोड़ दूंगा गांड अच्छा सीधा ही यही पे था
Happy to assist in crafting more ammo if you need it.
We need a key card, and you know what? We will get one.
Got some bad company.
Don't like that at all. Hand bomb.
बहुत नौटंकी हो रही है अब सीधा गोलीबारी करूँगा फिर एमो का बड़ा इश्यू हो रहा है इस गेम में तो।
Driving onward!
Fight on my feet.
Sort of peculiar. Gonna make me walk on over there, huh?
It's a brawl.
Improving position.
Not giving up without help, Commander.
Back it.
Looks like a fight.
Let's proceed boldly.
मजा आ गया पाद के।
I'd do it for you. Liquidator.
Come on out. So we might talk this over. Advance!
Trouble ahead.
No troublemaker.
With some light instruction and a restorative cocktail to drain my imperfections. Help you
Armed and ready.
भाई यार मेरे पास एमो ही नहीं है, क्या किया जाए?
Hey now.
On your toes.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Not walking this way. Enemy found. Locked and stopped.
Contact reestablished. Fiction. Grenade. Forging ahead.
अबे यार नास क्या किया जाए समझ नहीं आ रहा, एमो नहीं है क्योंकि
moving in close.
Time waste.
Got some bad company.
That's some.
Come and liquidate them.
They're neutralized. That covers what looks like
Good luck, Commander.
pay in kind. And not have ever been moving in close. Restoring the point.
I'm walking this off. Stand me back up.
क्या किया जाए?
Got my lamps on a hostile.
गोलियां उठ रही हैं यार, इधर आ भाई, इधर आ।
We should keep moving, Commander. I'll see what I can do.
in business.
You have my back.
Lost track of them.
Liquidator.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Hey, Angie.
Frankly, pissed off.
अबे यार पता नहीं क्यों मेरे को शौक चढ़ा सबको मारने का।
Check enemy like
अंडर लेवल हूँ क्या मैं? distraction.
Back in business.
Can I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical... Oh, hello there. Now, I must kindly ask that you vacate the vicinity. Your presence here is proving distracting, to put it mildly. Only patrolling one of the most vulnerable parts of the station? Yes, that's it. The what? Brigadier Montelli would be ecstatic to hear you spout such humors. I don't know what to do. I just don't wish to die. That'd be a fine idea. If only there weren't a group of starving raptidons that saw fit. I can? Oh, here. This key card should unlock a storage cache up above. It has some supplies in it that'll likely do...
Storage cache. I need those supplies यार, बिल्कुल एमो नहीं है मेरे को।
definitely something.
Yours, outsider.
You guys couldn't hit the bomb side of a player. I'm the one you need to worry about. Lights flashing before my eyes, Commander. Revive me.
You think we're looking pretty skinny, Commander? All charged up.
If you don't mind, I need a moment of self-composure. Please feel free to carry on.
भाई इसने बोला तो ऊपर एक स्टोरेज खुल जाएगा। मेरे पास एक भी वेपन मॉड नहीं है।
supplies all we deserve.
कॉफी
मीठी है मतलब हाँ? थोड़ी सी ले लो
नहीं नहीं अरे नहीं
अरे वो अपने बनाई ना जल्दी
क्या
वो चाचा लोग आते हैं
कौन सा
जेठियामा नहीं आते हैं
बहुत ज़्यादा
थोड़ी सी मेरे से भी नहीं पी जाएगी बेटा पी ले अब बच गई ना मैं तो पी नहीं पाती ना मीठा
इसमें ऐसा करो थोड़ा कॉफी ऑर्डर करो हार्ड कर दो थोड़ा
Appears our good brigadier is being guided by someone else's hand. You wager that influence is what pushed him over the edge?
मैंने इसका मिशन तो देखा नहीं बट क्या उसमें लिखा था ये तो देखा नहीं बट हाँ देखते हैं मारेंगे ही उसे पर हमने जो काम करना है वो तो हो नहीं रहा है यहाँ पे
Yes. What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. And Corbin. By your presence, am I to understand that you've turned renegade as well? Of all the serpents writhing beneath my boot, you were the last I expected to strike at me.
The only renegade here is you, Umberto. You forced my hand through your paranoia and cruelty.
I'm killing traitors. Seditionists. I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening. Auntie's choice. Bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil.
Festering rot? Hell of a way to speak of your own forces, Brigadier.
Or perhaps your auntie's choice simply lacks the standards to separate out mediocrity. Nevertheless, I am not afraid to speak what's true. Our great protectorate has lost its way. If only the sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others like myself. He never should have allowed the order to break away. If not for the consul, all...
It's as I feared. You really have gone beyond the reach of all reason and honor. Let's not be too hasty. I don't suppose you have anything more to add? Something that might further our purpose? Now would be the time to deploy it. I find that doubtful if you'd done as I asked. Matriarch, preserve me. You are you.
Trusting the enemy.
You cannot know how deeply I regret it's come to this. But one of us must do what's Brigadier General Umberto Montelli.
Were it up to me, I would sentence you to the slow and painful traitor's death you deserve. But given the guards!
Advance!
Efficiently and in short order.
Burn, infiltrating!
इस चूतियों को सबसे पहले ना हार्मोन दिखावे के लिए अच्छी है गन चूतिया घंटा इसमें कुछ डैमेज हुआ है नहीं
Got him. shield!
Slow, Commander. Medic's order. Anyone else?
अबे यार मेरी
You lot couldn't hit the wrong side of a freighter!
Finally, Detroit. The breeze must have left some evidence. Let's poke around.
चलो भाई थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लोर करो। अबे पर हम उसके उसमें गए थे हमको अभी जो मेरी हेल्प करने आया था वो कहाँ गया?
I don't know who you are or how you access my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox Relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude, so you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
We gotta do something. If the box crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the control panel. Do the right thing. You know damn well it isn't helping the Protectorate kill a number of us when we aren't even in the fight. Aim it elsewhere on the island. Fire it into space. I don't care, so long as you don't doom everybody in Fairfield for nothing. It's a relief to hear you say so. Go on then, Commander. Ain't no time to conversate. Let's move.
वेस्ट पोर्ट तो वैसे भी फूट ही गया था।
You gotta move, quick!
साले सिर्फ वेस्ट पोर्ट का ही ऑप्शन आया था। Is the sky falling?
Maybe you don't want to stand. Giving chase. I will not hesitate to raise the alarm. Be you ally or adversary? Make plain your intentions.
What?
It's the sky fall, I just wonder. No trespassing.
Air on this planet's strange.
I'm here to spread unfettered free trade.
Don't like it.
I'm here to spread unfettered free trade.
These new Westport Protectorate folks need a little manager to focus their work.
Did you hear? The Vox relay. And it landed in Westport, turning the whole town into a crater. It's very fortunate I enlisted you. We are beyond fortunate that no one was injured.
Never expected the Westport refugees would ever be liable to leave their derelicts. Make it quick, yeah?
Welcome, welcome. See any... Well, what I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now, anyway, let's try this again. Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
अबे वो बुड्ढा कहाँ गया?
Someday, when I make it big and lower middle management, I'm gonna come back here and buy this crummy
ठीक है कोई नहीं. Let's go to my ship and see where we can head now.
I wonder if our assignment here will never end. Like our employment.
कुछ एरिया छोड़ दिया मैंने. ये हो गया. कहाँ गई चिड़िया?
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only. Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 Not remotely. But never fear, the delivery success metrics do not require introductions. Or so I was told. All I know is that it was sent on the order of the assembly. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition. Best of luck to you.
चूतिया लग रहे हो बिल्कुल, क्रिस की गांड। एक हफ्ते से बॉक्स रिले वाला मिशन कर रहा हूँ। Sif. This is a beautiful ship.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine de Vries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's Mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to... Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was to...
Reckon we've got our work cut out for us. Let's head to Golden Ridge.
Let's head to Golden Ridge. The job is not done, my friend.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild. Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name. Agent Ibarra frequented it occasionally after the invasion. He said it was a good place to find newfangled gadgets and stolen prototypes and whatnot. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent de Vries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the Astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable. Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining uranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
देखे जरा कैसा है फ्री मार्केट स्टेशन, समझ गया मैं, इट्स लाइक अ
try.
Keep a low profile. We're trying to run a respectable criminal operation.
Welcome to the true free market.
Can't chit-chat. I got a line on something big. Ship protection for sale. Don't want to come back. My pa always told me not to do business with off-station. Keep a low profile. We're trying to run
ठीक है we will come back. Right now let's go to Golden Ridge. अगर इसी में लोड हो जाए तो ज़्यादा अच्छा लगता है. Are you ready? Aridi. Byzantium. गंदा लग रहा है ना भाई. बहुत अच्छा लैंडिंग पैड है. नीचे कैसे जानी? गोल्डन रिच तो आ गए बट आई डोंट नो हाउ टू गेट. गेट टू द गोल्डन फकिंग रिच. मे बी इधर से.
We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many. ओह, अभी गिर जाता. तो इस जगह की माँ बहन हो गई.
2061st reminder to keep all personal items with you at all times. The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive to avoid missing their trap.
The fuck is that? A wormhole? Chop.
report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
This station must have really been something before the war made its home here. If things escalate, I
सोचो यही हालत है भाई अभी जो जहाँ पे वॉर चल रहा है सब चल रहा है सैड कितनी गंदी आवाज है मेरे रखते क्या छी कुछ तो गलत किया अपन ने like the enthusiasm but
Attention passenger, you are running 21,000 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future.
पहले बताना चाहिए इतनी गंदी आवाज है तुम्हारी आवाज चेंज कर दो
that piece looks different from the others. If it's an original, we ought to take it with us. You know, for safekeeping.
Finally I left. Lighting really?
Folk were hunkered down here. Wonder how long they held out before. Well, best not to think about it.
Day 206. Morale low. Condition.
Lest you're bent on exploring, best we hook it over to Matriarch's Mercy and meet with that avid Assad mentioned.
अभी मेन मिशन पे ही चलते हैं
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please! Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately. Family and I, we was making our way to the Mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone, please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Hurry, please. We must. Thank you.
गोली मार दो इसे इसकी पूरी की पूरी मिजरी जो है खत्म हो जाएगी बहुत तेज भाग रहा है मैं पैदल चल रहा और ये भाग रहा है लेकिन चूतिया तो नहीं बना रहा मेरे को पता चला वहाँ क्या एम्बुश देखा भाई वॉर जोन में यही होता है साला बुश था।
Refugees, looks like. And after that strike, there'll only be more at the gates.
Another refugee? All right, just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations. I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger. I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out. Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be... Not at present, but according to our predictions, you need any...
Do you believe
I remember this place.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the order defecting, there's no putting this sprat back into the camp.
Oyster is looking pretty good right about now.
I swear,
Wasteland,
it's nigh on impossible to find decent animal remains.
Thus, and then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something? Typically, no. And it had the abbot to show how the Crabble patties are. I am also on hand to answer queries by providing... I am, according life outside, sees we... But if my data remains, then...
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are... I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance. Oh, I've gotten... Why, last figured I might as well get used to being sick. I think sickness, malnutrition, you too.
How long are we meant to stay? How long are we meant to stay here?
That's the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
Abbott Newell. No.
Broke my nose. I banged him up. The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of... You ought to talk... Doesn't like any...
The paradigm is a self-centered derivative take on the grand... Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with God. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugee. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abbot. Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment. Yes, I recognize. Suppose I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone. Oh, as I'm sure I am single-handedly making a difference here. With constructive pointers, perhaps.
Law. I haven't seen this many folks crammed together since recalled libations night at the thruster.
My soup is
Smell about the
nutritionally
same, too.
calculated to sustain.
Commander, you got a minute to talk? I got some thoughts on this situation with the The number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, it's beyond what I expected. And beyond what the Order is capable of handling, seems like. Andes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food. I mean, we ain't gonna give up our cots for what could be the enemy. We're doing what we gotta do to keep our heads on our shoulders. It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, they ain't gonna manage much better should they win the war. But nothing's ever really free. I went through this myself when Andy's Choice took over Tau Ceti. It took time to secure the merger, but once they did, and all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment contract. Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in Matriarch's Mercy. So what is the Order actually gaining by doing this? In all might, I'd not have asked for your help with my graft if I didn't have something to offer in exchange. Well, anyhow, appreciate you hearing me out.
Welcome. Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge?
By the law. It's you. Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help. True, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself. Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are. A dashing outsider standing before me. Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's Mercy, and I have but two imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them.
Might have time to patch up one or two patients before we head out. I used to be a combat medic. A good one, too.
You also strike me as someone on the go. I need committed medical employees, not a freelancer. The Seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks. How can I be of service? I can tend to your injuries, provided you have the bits to compensate me for my time and skill. We're short on everything, I'm afraid. My skills are free. No offense, but you do not suit the qualifications. Not to worry. I'm no seer, but I predict you'll be... My supplies are running...
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward... Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability? Yes, the presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, due to our need for compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge?
And leave Abbot Newell to be subjected to the inanity of a total stranger? Absolutely not.
Don't trouble yourself about Seer Wiley. He's here as my aide. I trust him implicitly. Now, you were saying? DeVries. Now, why does that name ring familiar? Landon, do you recall a DeVries?
I don't generally concern myself with passers-through. If this DeVries was not a member of the Order, then it's unlikely we ever exchanged mats. Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse. Good intentions have led scienticians in the past to stray down paths most troubling. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the N-Ray range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
What business is it of yours?
Let's not be unfriendly. The agent's only curious. Obviously, Victor's work has something to do with N-rays, but beyond that, I haven't a clue. More of that pesky compartmentalization, I'm afraid. Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay. Victor is dedicated. Single-minded, one could say. I've always thought highly of his analytical skills as a researcher. Less so his social ones, perhaps. Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation. No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate? Earth Directorate Agent is just a title. I'd seek to know who you are beyond that bit of headline.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at outpost opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
And here I was under the impression that investigate...
He's got us there, Commander.
At any rate, I trust whatever's uncovered over the course of this investigation will serve as compensation enough. I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
Please, not so close. Aggregating vital, time-sensitive data.
I suppose I could spare 20% of my daily cycle to say hello. Have you beheld that?
Hope you appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Could be that he's sincere, or it could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are. Sure won't, but it could be the difference between an all-out conflict and while we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic training can prepare you for. Thank you. We should move on, unless you've got something for me?
You know, you strike me as a very smart guy. Body of published work.
Welcome back. Any luck enlisting help?
Where to first, Commander? Enray Range, Zeranium Manufactory, or Outpost Opportunity?
The meaning of life is numeric, and we...
Taxidermist, okay. Let's see who has.
Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict within 8 points.
We're not going anywhere. Not on the basis of some half. Except for the fact you do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. May have stuff. That's what. On account, I object. Louder. Happy as I am to make your. Screw their predictions. We have people. No, I couldn't get anywhere with Administrator Daggerwall. Thanks. You can.
कोई इश्क दिलासा दे
What is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for not. Oh, don't tell me. You're here on behalf of the voice of the displaced, aren't you? Mathematical predictions always keep us one step ahead. My latest augury noted that a stranger would come bearing an inconvenient message. This is about the exclusion zone, correct? Fair enough. The exclusion zone is a mere corner of Matriarch's mercy, and rightfully off limits. You see, the seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone, warning that the barrier must not be. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril. Surely. But the abbot asked me to be personally responsible for their continued well-being. The seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes, furthermore, and I quote, an outside mediator having earned the confidence of, and now the voice has involved you. How auspicious. Perhaps you are the outside mediator who is foretold. I believe only in the cold. The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. The displaced want the exclusion zone. With your seasoned perspective, any questions before you get started? I can tell you she's a rabble-rouser of the highest order. Still, she cleaves to her principles. That's something. You can find her outside, among her people, stubbornly defying an order barricade. But you already knew that. These are the data points we need. Keep at it then. Precision is ever our ideal. Many people around camp support or...
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is farewell.
Now where is this taxidermist, huh?
Matriarch's mercy is more safer than the trenches.
Cannot even talk to a single person.
Suppose I can give you the time of day.
You can give me nothing.
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict with an 8.23 margin of error.
Taxidermist.
Neighbors, while you shelter in Matriarch's.
You don't even know multi-. Valuable calculus.
May not ensure it. Keep your lamps lit. Wherever there's trouble,
there's always opportunists willing to profit from it.
You strike me as the upstanding sort. You lost?
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants, or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate, or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tip. Oh, really? Like the here in Matriarch sort of thing tends to cause friction between half the we. Now, how can I help you exactly? Ugh.
You got business? No? Move on. So's the place we used to stash the bodies of those too nosy to know better. You got me?
Salutations, friend. Not many find their way into my presence. I do hope you'll pardon the rigmarole it took to meet me. Idle. What fine contraband might I supply you with this day? It suits myself. I enjoy the Agreed. You do well in beyond. We've still got folk.
ये कुछ खाने को नहीं है क्या? No taxidermist here.
Your nose was just a stand-in for latte stuff. Don't feel like no stand-in.
What caused the schism between the protect? By calculating the position of every atom in the universe, we can predict the future, control reality.
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be. Yes, but don't have proper building material or nothing. Oh, maybe if we interspersed our requests.
Summarily dismantled. Politely.
Some people think soup doesn't qualify as a meal. Those people are incorrect.
Wait.
Look, can't say I'm fond of these lodgings. Talk about close quarters.
Just be grateful for what you have.
Sorry, I'll try not to sneeze on you, but no problem.
Hi. How do you do, stranger? Always nice to see a friendly face around Matriarch's Mercy. Though it's a pity I can't lend more aid to our downtrodden collective. I'm just a humble taxidermist. More than whoever butchered your friend. Do you need any touch-ups on that?
Not unless you think a pair of glass eyes and glued-on
But something tells me you didn't come to talk shop. What's this about, Agent? Am I in trouble? What? Me? Listen, friend. A little skill with needle and thread does not make me a qualified medical professional.
Look, this place...
Have it your way, then. I know when I'm being voluntold. Before I agree to anything, I need sprat corpses. Several. And no victims of violence, please. My art depends on the quality of the sleeve. The term is Word has it she's out north in Auntie's Choice territory, so watch yourself. Fresh.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Keep your behavior from the invaders, the order defecting. There's no putting this sprat back into the can.
Cloister is looking pretty good right about now.
A wasteland devoid of life? No, Arcadia is doomed. Plain and simple. Simple.
Algorithmic dissonance? Don't like the sound of it.
How could something be incalculable? One very idea is preposterous.
Test your hypothesis elsewhere.
सबसे तो बात कर ली, कौन बच रहा है?
I have too much on my mind for idle numerical chit-chat. What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's mercy is no safer than the trenches.
I could use a break from fighting injustice.
Scienticians around the settlement inform me you've made some inquiries. Good. Have you spoken to all representatives of the Order? All of the displaced? The Doctor? The questionable types from Sub Rosa? Well then, if you need me in the meantime, I'll be here, up to my ocular organs and requests.
Welcome back. Any luck enlisting help?
Cause trouble and I will school you, chapter and verse. No updates on my... Anything I can do to assist you?
रेस्ट करूँगा यार थोड़ी देर.
Yes, what have you discovered? Welcome. Anything I can do to assist you? Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
A calling for those with a greater than average talent for mathematics and computation. Yes.
Seer Wiley is being too modest about it.
Oh, yeah?
No. I won't. I dread the day your immeasurable talent. Good news indeed.
Happy to chat for 0.07 seconds. Oop, time's up. Bye.
I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My person, I suppose. Well then, I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct? Why I, for instance, have availed engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports if my own humble assertions are not enough, none of the Department of Predictive Analysis provide of course, predictions have grown, but as we close in on solving the truth, regrettably, this is
being infected by these parasites. More importantly, the text contains the solution to eradicating these parasites. Freezing. The simple and obvious.
My time is yours, for now. Besides what I've already to put it, but with effort, patience, and good. As with probability, there is an...
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
Hello. You weren't... granted, I suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? First, just after lunch, Wynn picked up... Sure, think my co-occupant Ike had a POP. I don't...
Stranger. Vexing. Not to insult our gracious...
What happened to this place?
Duties of an administrator never end.